Hi everybody, it's Claire with another project for the Scrap FX design team. I've started a brand new craft junk journal, and I decided I wasn't going to sew the butterfly straight in to the middle of the journal, that I wanted to actually try and find a different way to attach it to the page. So the first thing I'm doing is starting off by adding some colour onto the butterfly. And I've started off with permanent red violet light from Amsterdam acrylic, as you know, one of my favourite colours. And then I'm using this beautiful, really rich yellow, which is also from Amsterdam acrylic, and it is Azo Yellow Medium. It's a really, this sounds silly, but it's a really beautiful warm yellow. And then finishing off at the bottom with turquoise, which is from Dina Wakley Media. These colours are just so pretty together. Not only do they look really nice, but the way they blend together as well, making those beautiful colours where they blend is just really pretty. So I did actually add the colours to both sides of the butterfly, the front and the back. And then I've used this Wise Words collage paper. I'm just cutting it to shape because I want this to cover the entire page. So just making sure it fits, and then I stick that in place using some gel matte medium. So once that's stuck down and dry, one thing you will find with the craft paper in any journal, it is quite thirsty, especially with gel medium. So it will kind of sink in quite a lot, and you might find you have to add more than you think. So then I'm using the circle masks, and I'm starting off with this really pretty pale pink. And it's called Persian Rose. And I'm just adding some real pale layers of colour, thin layers as well, onto the background, and just adding some of these circle mask shapes in as well. And what I'm going to do is kind of overlap them using different tones of pink and purple. So there I've just mixed a little bit of blackberry into that pink, and then you can see I'm using a different size circle, and I'm just overlapping these circles. So I'm going to create some sort of interest in the background here using that. So it pushes those words a little bit further into the background. And then here I'm using Orchid, which is from Dina Wakley Media. Works really well with these colours that I've already used. And I'm just adding some more circle masks onto this page, which is starting to look quite pretty with these different colours. So this stamp is called the Honeycomb stamp, and it's from Scrap FX, and I'm just using it with a really pretty fuchsia pink ink pad, which is stays on ink. So just again adding a little bit more detail into the background. Then I'm using the archival black ink, and I'm just adding some ink to the edge of this butterfly. So this is the side that's going to be pretty much against this page. Just the idea of this was that I was thinking it would just help it to stand out a little bit from the background. So then in a minute you're going to see that I get my sewing machine out. You get a fabulous shot of the top of my sewing machine. And actually what I'm going to do is position the butterfly about where it is now on the edge of the page, and I'm going to sew it in place. And that's how I fix the butterfly in. So what it will do is the right hand side will fold over, and the butterfly will be part of the page when the book is closed, and it will kind of pop open. Yeah, there must be so many other ways we can add this butterfly into this book as well, I guess. So then I'm just using this Dream Big stencil, which was designed by me for Scrap FX, and I'm just adding a very simple "Be Awesome" phrase onto this page, because really, let's be honest, what's more awesome than a butterfly that changes from a caterpillar? There isn't, is there really? And there we go, that is the finished page. So quite simple, not much going on really, but it's about the layers and the subtle colours and the pretty butterfly too. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.